Hi friends, I'm home. I'm back from traveling and I really need some cheering up. Welcome or welcome back. I'm MC. If you haven't been here before, if you're new, this might sound weird because you will have no idea what I'm talking about, but if you've been around here before, you will know that I have just been traveling for quite a while and I'm finally home and I am miserable and cold and coming back from travel is really, really hard, and when it's been about a month, it's really, really, really hard. Honestly, also, I haven't even filmed at all in like 5 or 6 weeks because I did so much filming ahead of time. So, I might be really awkward at this. This feels weird. Everything feels funny. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So, here's the deal. I actually have a couple of really fun things planned for this week. Oh, Miko, you want to come say hi to everybody? Come on. Come on up, baby. Come on. Oh, there's my baby boy. Say hi. Say hi. Did you miss me so much? Did you miss me? Yeah? Okay, you don't want to look at the camera? You don't want to look? There we go. Oh, okay, no, no one needs to see that, Miko. Anyway, you gonna help me explain what's going on? Okay, so I have a bunch of fun things planned this week, but oh, that was his tail. I'm so jet lagged. Things have not been going smoothly since I got home. Like everything's fine, but I'm really jet lagged. Sorry, my hand is wobbling. I'm really jet lagged, and how many times can I say that? Yesterday I was trying to jump back into work as fast as possible, and oh my gosh, hang on. All right, I put you down for a second because I could tell that my hands were getting tired and I was just wobbling all over the place. But when I leaned forward to put you down, Miko ran away. So that's where we're at. Okay, what was I talking about? Transitioning home. It hasn't been smooth. I have been really jet lagged. I've been struggling a lot. The sleep is not going well. And then yesterday was Monday, and I decided that I was going to really hit the ground running with getting back into work, and my computer was having problems. So I lost about 6 hours of my day of being able to work. I mean, I filled my time with other things, but like it was 6 hours of working that I really needed to be doing on my computer. So it's fine. It's all fine. But you know, I just wanted to ease into things. So I'm gonna try and ease into things with you. And I'm gonna take you along on all my fun stuff. And we'll see what happens. I don't know what projects I'm gonna work on. We're just gonna do a little come along with me vlog style thing. I do have a couple of projects. They're over there. I'm over here. Jet lag. I'm so tired. I'm not getting up to get them. I have a couple of projects I'm working on. I kind of want to cast on something new. We'll see. 2 out of the 3 projects that I currently have are very close to being done, so there's a part of me that wants to cast on something new and then another part of me that's like, just finish the things you're working on. But anyway, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna sit outside for a few minutes. I've been working really hard. Yesterday was stressful. Today I sat down and I was working really hard at my computer all day. I have an event that I'm going to later tonight. Today is the release of Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, and I'm going to a book release party at one of the local bookstores here. So it's gonna be really fun. Going with a couple of friends, and until I need to get ready to go, I have to leave in about 2 hours. I'm gonna go sit outside and I'm gonna set a timer for 30 minutes and I'm going to pick a fleece because I haven't done that in a while and I really, really missed my fleece while I was in Hawaii. So I'm gonna go sit outside in the sunshine. It was really gloomy this morning and now it is sunny And so I'm going to go sit and pick. It's only been a couple of days since I was in the sunshine and warmth of Hawaii, and I feel like I'm deficient in vitamin D already. So let's go do it. No matter how hard you try to keep things clean when you are picking fleece, it just goes everywhere. Let's do a really quick recap before I jump in the car. Here is what I'm currently working on. Firstly, I have my percolated socks fingering weight version. I have finished one. I started the other, not very far along on it, but that's okay. It'll go. It'll go. It'll go. And then I have this shawl that I started working on in Hawaii. This is a new design. I am pretty close to being done. I have about maybe 50 grams of my final ball left. 1 second. Okay, sorry. I have about 50 grams left maybe of that, and it's going. It's going slow now because the rows are pretty long, but it's going. So I'm gonna work on that this week. I'm gonna work on my percolated socks. And then I just made the executive decision as I was changing that this week is going to be an indulge week. And I'm just gonna let myself do the things that feel good. I have these two things that I'm working on that are commitments. Like, they're still fun, but they are commitments because they're patterns. So I'm gonna work on those. I have my E Street sweater that I'm working on very slowly. I think I'm not gonna touch that until at least one of these two things is done. But earlier I mentioned that I felt like casting something on, and so I had started, this seems so silly, but I had started this little swatch a while ago. This is my What's Up colorway, and it's gonna break the camera. And I started this little swatch, and I decided I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do a couple more rows of swatching. I just very quickly needed to check something with this. Like, this swatch was not so much to get my gauge as to just like make sure I liked what I was seeing. So I'm gonna do a little bit more just to double check, and then I'm gonna cast on something. I'm gonna cast on something, and it's gonna be fun. So yeah, that's where we're at. I threw on my happy hour top long sleeve version. This is in a yarn that I dyed myself, but it is not a currently available colorway, but keep an eye out for it. So I threw this on because it is 70 degrees currently in Connecticut. And I know that that's typically too warm for a long sleeve sweater, but this has a hole in the back. And I know that we're still in that time of year where it gets rapidly colder once the sun goes down. And I'm used to it being in the high 80s with the sun beating down on me, and I'm so cold. So I also don't want to wear a jacket. So I'm just gonna go out like this and hopefully be okay. So anyway, I am off to my book release party. I don't know what I want to bring with me. I guess probably the safest thing to bring is the socks, because the shawl's really big. The swatch is not done. And then once I'm done with that, I'd have to do some math. So that's probably not something that I want to bring with me. Maybe I could start it when I get home. That would be fun. Okay, we're off. I will show you my book later when I get back. Good morning. It's not morning, it's 2:45 in the afternoon. What am I saying? No, Shandy. No, Shandy. We're not going anywhere. What's up? Oh, you got stuff in your eye. Come here. I was just filming, so Shandy was snoring, as she usually does. Anyway, I'm here to update you and tell you that I am more than halfway done with a back panel for something new. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And sorry, I'm all wibbly wobbly. I could have set up a tripod, but I didn't. I have, Shan, no one needs to hear that. I have so much to do. I just submitted some work that I was working on, and so now I have a tiny bit of a break, at least from that, until I get a new contract. So, but I have so much other work to do. I honestly can't remember if I said this in the last clip, that I am trying to get 3 patterns out this week. 2 like new releases and 1 just like re-release, reformatting of a pattern. And then I have some stuff on my website that I was kind of like in the middle of and put that on hold. I really want to get through that. I have orders to ship out. I got a lot to do. So I am going, I think, to bring my computer outside, my laptop. I'm going to bring it out there and I'm going to sit and I'm just going to like put on some music and let myself make myself work for a little bit. Maybe take a walk once I get tired of that and need to move, and then come back and do some more of the same thing. So that's where we're at. Maybe get this done today? I doubt it. Hello, good morning. Nothing happened yesterday. Absolutely nothing happened. I didn't touch yarn again after. Okay, hang on, bear with me. 2 for sure fingering. Okay. Nothing happened after I spoke to you last. So I am currently throwing some yarn in the mail, not throwing, gently, delicately, lovingly packaging it up, and getting that ready because I have to throw this in the mail today. And then I have an order. Nope. I can't multitask. I'm still so tired. I have a video to edit. So let me very carefully get this shipping label on here in a way so that no one sees where it's going, because I don't need to be doing that to anybody. Okay, that's garbage. That's also garbage. Okay, here we are. Here we are. We're back in business. This is like, I mean, like I said, I just kind of started filming with zero plan. So that's what we're working with for this vlog today. So I am gonna edit for a little bit. I am super behind on things today. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I have an appointment later on. And then today is also knit night with my friends at Madison Wool. And I'm very excited about that, to be able to go and hang out with them again and see how they've been doing. So I also have a lot of driving to do today. My appointment is quite far away. And so I'm gonna pack up a little backpack with me with my projects in it, and then hopefully be able to grab some lunch while I'm out. Maybe keep working on some pattern stuff and keep working on some knitting and crocheting. I am having trouble talking today. Oh! No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be that person. The mail just pulled up, and you know, it would be nice if I had this package out there. I'm not going to be that person. I will just swing it by the mailbox or the post office on my way. Anyway, okay, let's get editing. I don't have much time before I have to get ready to go. So let's get to work and see how long it takes me to finish this back panel of this top. Hello, you are getting phone MC because I brought my camera with me and I literally just turned it on and I said, hello, and then the battery died. So we're getting phone MC right now. Also, please bear with me because I have no idea where to look when I'm filming on a phone. I literally never, ever, ever talk to my phone. So we're gonna hope audio's good. We're gonna hope, I don't know, whatever, we're gonna see. I just got all of my piercings taken out and I feel so weird and naked. I have retainers put into a bunch of them. I'm getting an MRI tomorrow. I don't know if I said that already. So I had to have everything removed. It feels so weird. And then I had a lovely little day. I'm currently in the town, or a town that I used to live in. And I haven't been here in a really long time. And I built in some extra time for myself because I wanted to like grab some lunch, and it ended up being a beautiful day. So I got some lunch, I sat outside, I worked on my computer for a little bit, and then turns out, I didn't even remember this, I had to remind myself, but it turns out that the post office was like around the corner. So I took a little stroll, brought my package with me that I had to send out, took a stroll, and got that sent off at the post office. It's been so nice. It's been so lovely. I still am like way behind on everything that I wanted to get done today, but you know what? It also has been really good, and I've gotten some decent stuff done today. Just, you know, I think I had a little bit more planned than was feasibly possible. So it's been good. And now I'm off to knit night. I have kind of a long drive ahead of me to get to knit night. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go see everybody again and just chill with them for a little bit and then, you know, come home and dive back into some work. But I'm going to have 2 full hours of just hanging with my friends at knitting. Good morning from car phone MC again. I had to wake up really early today and go get an MRI done, which is why I got all of my piercings taken out yesterday, which was so weird. And I'm so tired, but it went really fast. I had to come to Mystic, and they have super fancy MRI technology here. So it was so fast and so nice. So I'm glad that that's done. And I realized that I had to drive right past Old Mystic Village on my way home, and I am going to go grab some coffee and a donut from Deviant Donuts, and that's going to be my little treat for myself. I'm a little bit ahead of schedule today. I have way too much on my schedule for today, but you know what? I'm going to give myself a couple of minutes to go grab a coffee and get a little food in me, because once I get myself home, I have to really buckle down. So anyway, I'm so tired. I'm gonna go get coffee. Let's go on a little adventure. I totally forgot that this week they were doing book themed donuts at Deviant Donuts. This is so exciting. I got the Raven. It is a brioche with cookies and cream, icing, and a Raven cookie. I wish I had gotten a video of all of the other amazing donuts that they had. I was distracted trying to decide what I wanted, and I didn't think about getting a shot of that, but very excited. I'm going to spend a couple minutes and sit here and eat my donut and crochet because I'm ahead of schedule today, and I could go and put myself to work, but also I think I'm gonna take this extra time and just sit here for a second. It's so quiet in the village because basically nothing's open except for Deviant Donuts, and I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my donut and my coffee and wake up and have a good morning. Okay, if you ever find yourself in Mystic, Connecticut, come to Old Mystic Village. It's so cute. Of course right now everything's closed, but so it's not like vibrant, but it is. There's like a million little kitschy stores, good restaurants. I'm so bad at doing this while walking. Uh, there's like a little craft beer place. There's like every themed store you could ever think of. There's a magic themed store. There's an Alice in Wonderland themed store where you can have tea parties. There's like an olive oil store. There's a honey store. There's a hot sauce store, a beef jerky store. There's an Irish store, a Scandinavian store, a Christmas store, literally everything. And also, if you're here, don't forget to hit up Mystic Seaport and ask me if I want to come with you, because I love it there. Okay, I'm walking into some leaf blowing, so bye. Where are we going today, Shanny? Where are we going today, Shanny? Where are we going today, Shanny? Are you so excited? Are you so excited? Are you so excited? Oh, please don't lick them. Please don't lick them. Shandy is actually going nowhere today. Joe and I are going to Connecticut Sheep and Wool. I'm so excited. I have been trying to go to Connecticut Sheep and Wool for like 5 years. 5 years at this point, I think. And have never made it. So I'm super excited. They have a fleece sale. I'm not planning on buying much. I don't really think I'm gonna go in. Sorry, I'm trying to set up my tripod. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm not planning on really going in to buy a lot, but they do have a fleece sale. I just wanted to show you what I'm wearing. Please ignore all the junk behind me. I am wearing this chair. This chair just wants to be in the picture. Today is a mess. Oh my gosh. I'm wearing my second ab sweat skirt by Brie of the Little Wolf Knits, and this is in my colorways So Many Somethings on my Bodacious Boucle, and then the contrast color is Dear Friend on my Noda DK. And sorry for making you super nauseous there. Anyway, I'm super excited. Unfortunately, it is raining today. Oh, this is a new angle I can use apparently. Squatting here. It is raining a lot today and I'm really sad about it. Really, really sad. All I wanted to do was be like cute and go to my first fiber festival of the season. But no, it's raining, it's gross. I'm gonna try to film a little bit, but probably just gonna grab some stuff on my phone because I'm not gonna bring my camera in the pouring rain. So I'll let you know if I get anything when I get back. And we're just gonna keep on going with all of my projects in the car. Because we have like 45 minutes to get to North Haven, where it is on kind of the other side of the state. So, bye. Haul time. Okay. I just started recording and then immediately rolled away from you. I realized I forgot some of my stuff. Oh no, oh no. I'm on top of important things, hang on. Okay, so we went to Connecticut Sheep and Wool. It was very lovely. It was small, it was rainy, it was gross. Not their fault. They can't control the weather. I spent a long time wandering around the fleece sale, which was very, very small. I mean, who knows? We got there a couple hours after it started, so there could have been a lot more at the beginning and everyone just went there first. I don't know. It's also kind of early in Connecticut for shearings. So I know April is like a typical shearing time, but like it's still, up until a couple days ago, it was still pretty cold here. So, wandered around, had a couple of fleeces that I was like really into. There were some really pretty ones. They had some CVM that was gorgeous colors, but I dug through a bunch of fleeces that ended up having some issues. Like there was one that had like really, really, really bad tips that were all like stuck together and dirty and clumpy and knotted up. And like, I know potentially I could have gotten that out with enough soaking and soap and stuff, but I just didn't feel like dealing with that work. And then there were a couple, more than one, multiple fleeces that had like weak points in the middle of the lock. And I was like showing Joe how like if you just took one end of each end of the staple and pulled, it broke down the middle. And I was really sad because there were some that were just gorgeous, but the little stuff that happened to the little sheepy throughout the year, and their wool wasn't the strongest. So we wandered through all the barns. There weren't many. There were six barns total. One of them had some sheep in it. Like one of them was a livestock barn, and then one of them was the fleece sale barn. So that means there were only 4 barns that had vendors in them. And I only got 2 things technically, but I will explain that to you in 1 second. This, should have opened that beforehand, but this is from, oh, hello, come on, there we go. Whimsicalia, maybe? And they make, Whimsicalia, I would say. Judy Buffalino, they do handmade pottery and buttons, and they pulled me in with their buttons. It was a beautiful display. They had some really, really cool stuff. Absolutely wonderful clay products. But I only shopped their little sale bucket of, it was like little packs of buttons that were $1 a piece. And I loved them, and I have some ideas of stuff. So I got, both of these have 4 buttons in them, but I got a small brown set and a large brown set. Let's see if I can get things to focus for you. Nope, come on, focus. There we go. That's what I got. And I have a couple of ideas of what I might want to use these for. I don't really have any plans, but some musings. So we'll see what I end up doing with those. I just thought they were really pretty, and they were $1. So, and then we decided to walk through the fleece sale one last time on the way out. And I was like, okay, I don't want to buy anything that's over 4 pounds. Like if I look at the tag and it's over 4 pounds, I'm not even like stopping to look at any more information. What the fleece is, what the like condition of it is, nothing. So I was just doing a quick walkthrough and decided to grab something. So this is, I'm not gonna do too much digging around and touching of it because my hands got really dirty from digging through fleeces today, and I just don't feel like doing it anymore. This is a lovely, okay, let's see. Romney Corriedale Cross is 3.5 pounds. It's a little bit bigger than I would have liked. I would have loved to get something that was like 2.5 pounds, but 3.5 is not so bad. It says, lamb's wool from a spinner's flock, shorn with hand shears to minimize second cuts, some VM, gorgeous dark color, 4-inch staple. And it is. It has It's like jet black in some places, and it has this cool silvery bit in other places, and there are lots of sun bleach tips, and like I said, I'm not going to touch it. Sorry, I'm just not going to pull out a lock to show you. I don't feel like getting dirty again. So very excited about that. I need to get to work on some of my other fleece processing projects because I'm getting a little bit behind. Although I think I am going to sell one of the ones that I currently own and just kind of move on from it. But that's a story for another day. After the Connecticut Sheep and Wool, we decided that we were hungry and we wanted to stop for something on the way home. We decided to stop at RJ Julia, which is a bookstore in Madison, Connecticut that has been there for a bajillion years. And I forgot that today is also Independent Bookstore Day, and happened to also be the day that RJ Julia was celebrating their 35th anniversary? No, that can't be right. Was it? Wait, hang on. Yep, 35 years. I got a tote bag. 35 years of RJ Julia. So we just wanted to stop in and get lunch because they have a little cafe. Why did I say that's a weird cafe? They have a cafe there. And we wanted to get some lunch, but I was also like definitely planning on shopping for some books too. But it ended up being a lovely little adventure because of all the celebrations. So let's do a little book haul real quick. This is, Joe got this. This is his. This is Guns, Germs, and Steel by Jared Diamond. The Fates of Human Societies. No idea what this is. It's a history book. Joe got it for himself. The rest are for me / us. Joe will read 2 out of 3 of these. So first we got 2 John Scalzi books. We love John Scalzi, big fan. He is a science fiction writer, but like nothing is taken too seriously. You definitely have to have kind of a specific sense of humor to love John Scalzi. But we got Starter Villain, which I don't remember entirely what it's about. It is about someone whose uncle dies and leaves their supervillain business to their nephew, who is then trying to figure out how to become a supervillain. And then we got his newest release, which is called When the Moon Hits Your Eye. And this is about what would happen. Apparently one day the moon actually turns to cheese. And I don't know what happens from there, but I can't wait to read it. Then the last thing that I got is Dengue Boy, which is by, a novel by Michael Nieva. It is a translated work, and I don't even know what. Argentinian. He's an Argentinian author. And this book has been on my radar for a little while. Literally because I saw the cover and then I finally looked into what it was, and I can't wait to read it. So tonight, Joe and I are going to have a little reading marathon. We've done this before with 2 other John Scalzi books, and I think we're going to do it again. It's been years, but we're each going to pick one and read it, and then switch and read the other one. And then we can talk about it. So we haven't done that in 4 or 5 years. We have like sometimes read the same books, but we haven't done a switch like that in a really long time. So very excited. I am going to now catalog all of these books because I, for some reason, am like really, really on top of it. Like a book does not come into my house until I enter it into my Goodreads and categorize accordingly. So I'm going to do that. Also, figured I would give you an update on how this is going. This is going fantastically. I just finished in the car this is a tail from earlier. I finished my first ball of yarn, so I have to wind up a second ball, and literally once I finish this round that I'm on, I will be starting I'm pretty sure, I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure I will be starting the decreases for the waist shaping, and then we'll just be going and going and going on that. My socks have not been touched. My shawl, I should just have a couple rows left on that, but it's buried. And now I really want to work on a spinning project. Also, how do we feel about this ring in my nose? I managed to get all of my piercings back in. Well, I didn't put the same ones in, but I got piercings in to all of my holes, and I put like different jewelry in there. But I felt very proud of myself that I got everything back in. And I decided to try a ring in my nose, which I've never done before. Since I got my nose pierced, I have always had the same exact jewelry in it. So this feels weird, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. Let me know. If you, you can give me your opinion no matter what, but particularly if you have a nostril piercing and you have lived with a ring / stud and you have opinions on it, I would love to know. Okay, I'm gonna go put some pants on so that I can get cozy, and then we're gonna grab our books and sit down and chill, and I think maybe open a bottle of wine. It's gonna be lovely. I'm probably not gonna talk to you the rest of the day. Goodbye. Well, it has been a few days. I didn't come back to check in, and then, if I'm being honest, I completely forgot I was filming this video. But what happened in the meantime was I finished this, and I have since worn it like 3 times. So when I said it's been a few days, that was a little bit of an understatement. It's been a while. It's been a while because I forgot that I was filming this, and I forgot to, I'm drifting away. My chair's, goodbye. Goodbye. I forgot I had to wrap this video up. So here we are. I am wearing and holding the same thing, except this is the DK version of my Bay Day tank. I'm super excited that this is done. I love it so much. If you would like one for yourselves, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait a while, but it's coming your way soon. So anyway, this was fun. I don't know what the point of this was. I just kind of wanted to turn on my camera one day and just see what happened and take you along with me for a little bit of kind of the ups and downs and ins and outs of how my brain approaches deciding what I want to do. and that's what we came up with. We finished something together, so that was really fun. That's all I got. I hope you had fun with me. Until next time, take care of you, and I will see you later.